It's April 8th, noon. Call this meeting to order. Commissioner Holbrook, you please open us in prayer.
Sir. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, God, we gather here today in our beloved community thanking you for the many blessings you provided. We ask for your presence and mercy to those across our Commonwealth who have been impacted by the flooding. And we seek your will as opportunities arise to help serve and restore and rebuild. We reflect on this resurrection season, Lord, and we thank you for your Son, Jesus, that even in the difficult times, you're still the God that brings things back to life, that rolls stones away and makes all things new. So give us guidance, give us direction today as we discern and discuss and determine healthy steps and forward progress for this county and this surrounding communities. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Let's stand. Gentlemen, please uncover and salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mike.
Clerk, will you please call roll?
Judge Cheney.
Here.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Here.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Here.
Commissioner Stapleton.
Here.
Approval of minutes for March meeting. Any motion and a second?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton.
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Next, move to the finance section. Approval of submitted bills and transfers. Can I get a motion and a second?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton.
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Next, move to the general section. We have a proclamation for first responders. Thank you all for being here today. Jeremy?
Yeah.
Commissioner Holbrook?
To all those present, whereas the Boyd County Fiscal Court desires to recognize the bravery of its first responders in our community, and whereas Assistant Chief Jonathan Ferguson, Chad Stevens, Luke Alley, Quentin Hughes from the Canonsburg Fire Department, Mick Brown, Michael Womack, and Tyler Cantrell from the Ashland Fire Department, Sam Horn from the Summit Ironville Fire Department, and Captain Kyle Webster from the Westwood Fire Department responded to a structure fire in Boyd County on February the 24th. And whereas fire attack was being conducted on the structure, firefighters were able to remove 2 victims from the exterior of the building, and whereas the prompt actions of these firefighters along with Boyd County EMS were able to get both of the victims removed within 10 minutes of reporting to the scene, and whereas the incident highlights the collaboration between several different agencies in Boyd County, that they're all dedicated to the safety of all of our citizens, now therefore Judge Eric Cheney, Boyd County Judge Executive, hereby proclaims April 8th, 2025 as First Responders Day. Thank you guys extremely much.
I think they should. Where's all the?
He hasn't. He hasn't.
Can you guys come up? Tyler and the guys we mentioned. Webster.
All right, so Assistant Chief Jonathan Ferguson, Chad Stevens, Luke Alley, Quentin Hughes, Mick Brown, Michael Womack, and Tyler Cantrell, and as well as Sam Horn, Captain Kyle Webster. If they are in, oh, there they are. Good looking guys.
Yeah.
Come on up here. Got copies of proclamations for you.
Yeah. Stand up here in front.
Yeah. Let me slide down.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I'll take that.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, sir. Great job.
I got it.
I got one.
Yeah.
Oh, very much. One more time. One more time.
Everybody do one more.
Everybody else
Yeah,
might as well
come
come on up. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all very much.
Appreciate you all so much. Sorry.
That's awesome. Incredible. Whoa. Yeah, you do not have to stay.
No, yeah, you'll clear out.
You're okay.
You're okay.
Thank you all.
I like how now everybody with a phone is a photographer. Like that's the used to we'd hire people for photographs.
Well, it cleaned the house out, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Really thought more people were interested in county government. They're not.
Oh, hey, Ron. Pretty sure I owe you a call back, don't I? I'm in trouble. Now you're here, so. No, that's a great thing, really is. You know, I've had, I don't know, it's just, this whole community's this way. When things happen, we always come together. You know, you look back during the ice storm, and then we talked about today, and we took a crew of guys from road department and emergency management down to Western Kentucky and ran into guys from Ashland Fire Department. You know, I mean, 6.5 hours away. It's what we do, you know, so hats off to you guys. Thank you for everything that you all do on a daily basis. So it's a good thing. It truly is. All right. Next on the agenda is Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Rural Secondary Road. They not here? Okay, we will probably move that to next meeting, I'd say. Next on the agenda is reappointing of Boyd County EMS Board of Directors. This is Mr. Adams and Mr. Plummer for reappointment. Get a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Next on the agenda is reappointment of Granite Boyd County Riverport Authority. This is Granite Boyd County Riverport Authority recommends the reappointment of board members Hunter Boyd and Ralph Walter to 2-year terms. The authority also recommends the appointment of Amanda Clark for a 2-year term to fill a vacancy on the board. Get a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Next on the agenda is the second reading of the Code Enforcement Ordinance. This is an ordinance relating to the establishment and enforcement of property maintenance, abatement, and public nuisance, health hazards, and sources of filth within the unincorporated areas of Boyd County and repealing all prior existing similar and conflicting ordinances, which is a good thing. Which is a great thing. We had the first reading last month. This will be the second meeting, or second reading. There's our guys right there.
Yep.
Get a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Next on the,
Before you move on, Eric, just so everybody knows, this ordinance, I took all the prior ordinances that this court had going back probably 30 years. So we had bits and pieces of one from the 1990s and going back to 2000s. So I combined it, I met with code enforcement, met with you guys, see what revisions we needed to make to it. So it's really all inclusive now, and hopefully it's easy to understand and easy to follow. And prior to this one, we had the code enforcement board. Not that that was a bad idea. I mean, it worked, but the problem is some of the time constraints that
That's
was
right.
placed on the board. You know, it was months and months and months giving these persons time to rectify and give them another notice. So this just streamlines it and puts more of a definite date on there to get things done. And I think it's going to really work out for the best of the
Gives us a little bit of teeth, more teeth.
Absolutely.
Allows Bobby some more freedom to make things happen that needs to take place. You know, operating without planning and zoning, which we don't have here in Boyd County, which is a great thing that we don't have. It also limits us on how we can go about handling some of these issues. But this ordinance, you've done a fantastic job writing it. It's great. It combines everything that we need into one place. It's easy to read, easy to follow. So hats off to you. Thank you very much for working hard on this. But this gives us a little teeth. Take care of that issue you got. We're gonna get it dialed in. We finally got some backbone, and we've been working on it. Past 5 years, every move we've made has, I think, built us to this point. And I think what we have now is we have something solid that you can go off of, gives you some more backing, and allows us to get done what we need to get done. So, to everybody involved, thank you very much for working on this. We're going to do a motion in a second. We discuss. Clerk, you please call roll. I
Commissioner
about threw the
Stapleton.
pen at you, literally, on
Yes.
accident.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Next on the agenda is closure of Campbell's Branch Road. Huh?
It's my old stomping grounds, man.
Oh. Old.
Have Jim.
Keyword.
Yep, old being a keyword.
There's a process to go through on this. You sent an email, didn't you?
I did.
We gotta have 2 appointees, right?
We have to publish it in the paper. It has to be posted in 3 different locations nearby within a mile radius. And the 2 persons have to go out there and view the property or the roadway, and then make a report back to the fiscal court.
Okay. Can those 2 appointments, they have to be,
They have no vested interest in the property or the roadway.
okay. So they could be like a road foreman and assistant road foreman?
You can do that.
You like that, Gary? Just threw you under the bus? So we'll appoint Davey Day and Gary Blanton to be the viewers of the road for Campbell's Branch. For anybody that doesn't know, Campbell's Branch used to be full of houses. This is on from new 23 to old 23 side. Marathon essentially owns both sides of the road now. It serves no public purpose to us, no public purpose really to the people. There's accesses on both sides. We had some accidents on that road. We've had road closed, or I don't think it was road closed. I think it was end of county maintenance. This road is not maintained by the county any longer. And really, it was in such a disrepair that you couldn't even really traverse it. It had some cars swallowing potholes on it. All bad. So this is actually a good thing here.
And before you go on, though, somebody from road department can, but they cannot be the road foreman or the county road engineer.
Okay, so let's see. About Sean Marutis.
And Gary Blanton.
Sean Marutis and Gary Blanton. Get a motion in a second.
So moved.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton.
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. All right, we're going to back up Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Rural Secondary Roads.
Apologize we were late.
Oh, you're
We've been-
fine.
We've been busy this year.
Good.
Exciting time of year. I know every year everybody anticipates these and always waiting on them. I've got some handouts here for you all. So
All right.
make
Okay.
it easier for everybody to kind of see what we've got here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks.
So, the number that you all will want to look at there, the county flex funds, that'll be the number that you all are going to get for projects to spend that we give to you all. That number is $163,970. And then the money that we are going to spend on funds for RS projects this year is about $293,000. With that money, we're proposing that we resurface Kentucky 854 from the 0 to the 2.844. And a lot of what we've seen out there this year is we've seen a lot of increased traffic with rush-off roads, and where this is such a rural route, it's really broke down a lot, and I think this would be a really good opportunity for us to start getting some asphalt out there and get this road back in good shape. So if you all have any questions about that or anything, just let us know. And I've got a copy of a fiscal court resolution here. It would have to be approved by you all, so.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. So this would be 854 from one end to the other, right? Or is this just a small, or
This
is
is
this a
a,
section of it?
it's just a 3-mile section of it.
Is it on the Route 3 side?
No, it's on the 60 side,
60
going
side?
in front of like mudslingers and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
okay.
So.
Good deal. So do we need to pass that resolution today?
Just whenever y'all have time.
We got time? We got time?
Well, you all are the best then, so. Thank you all. And I was also going to add the MOA for the debris removal and stuff. It has been approved by legal, so now we're just waiting on a signature from Secretary Gray.
Awesome.
Once we get that, we'll get it back over to y'all ASAP.
Perfect.
So
Appreciate you very
all right,
much.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you all for everything
Thank
you do.
you.
Yes, that should be a project. It's already been through letting this year, so it should be kind of. Yeah, it'll be sometime this summer, maybe later fall, so.
Thank you all very much. Really appreciate you. All right, we'll go ahead and work towards this resolution. Fiscal Court of Boyd County resolution adopting and approving the execution of rural secondary program agreement between the Fiscal Court and the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet and Department of Rural Municipal Aid. Get a motion and a second?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook,
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Next on the agenda is executive session. Get a motion and a second to move into executive session to discuss purchase of real property.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook,
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes.
some notepads.
It's chicken scratch.
He's trying to do
Don't
algebra.
even math. Don't even math.
I don't.
Okay. All right, we're ready. Yeah.
I'll go back.
I'll keep this.
You have it. I don't need that. Whatever. You're killing me.
All right. We're out of executive session. Need to make a motion and a second to come back into session. There was action taken in executive session. So, that being said, can I get a motion and a second to come back in?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton?
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook?
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury?
Yes.
Judge Cheney?
Yes. All right. Get a motion to approve agreement for purchase of 107,796 square feet of interior space at Camp Landing, not to exceed 6.27 million, and given the judge executive authority to execute agreement. Get a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Let's discuss what this is. This is, we've talked for a long time about sports complex in Boyd County. We've been everywhere, north, south, on plains, you name it. This is phase one of that, and this is the first step to get to the ultimate sports complex that we need. What we found in all our travels looking at other facilities was, they were around 145 to 160,000 square feet. They were everything you needed was under one roof. That would mean we would have to go in and construct a brand new facility, 160,000 square feet. At today's cost is a lot of money. So what we were able to do with the help of Jason Camp was work a deal here where we're going to convert 107,000 square feet of space inside of Camp Landing into phase one of the sports complex. This will include everything from pickleball courts to archery to state-of-the-art weight room. We're shooting for rock climbing walls, convention space, breakout rooms, you name it. I mean, this is everything that we were looking at doing in new construction under a new build and bringing inside. And our ultimate goal here is what we're working on right now, which currently phase two is, what was the square footage on the new construction?
It's 90 plus 23, so.
Yeah. So
113?
113.
113,000 square feet sports complex, new construction build outside, sitting out back of Camp Landing. That will be phase two, and that will house the basketball courts, volleyball, turf, 23,000 square feet of turf fields. So the main focus here is really staying true to what we've always done, and that's economic development through tourism. It's driving growth where we know there's a market for it. I've said it a million times, we don't have a state park here. Whatever we do here, we have to make it ourselves. We have to build it ourselves. We've went from being 23rd in the ARC region, I believe, to number one in tourism dollars spent over the past 3 years straight. So there's growth happening here. There's people coming here. You can see that every day at Camp Landing, and the Penn Station opened up, and there's other restaurants that's actually reached out and got site permits, and there's things moving. So what this will allow us to do is take all the ancillary facilities of the original 160,000 square feet design of the sports complex, move them to the interior space, which will create ultimately over 500,000 square feet of entertainment under one roof. So we're very excited about this. We've worked hard on it. Jason, want to thank you for your help working through this deal. I know you feel good about it. This is a good thing. I mean, it really is. So we're closing in on the original plan, and this is just step one in doing that. So, all right. Do you all have anything to add to that?
Nope. I'm excited.
It's been a long road. Long road.
Yep.
I mean, this original project started at $42 million in Gainesville, Florida, more than a year ago. And we've whittled it down to where we believe that we're going to probably end up somewhere right around 24
Yeah.
million, once it's all said and done. So the growth and opportunity that we're going to have for youth sports in Boyd County and bringing teams in here from all over the United States and partnering with Sports Facilities Incorporated, I think it's going to be a very good thing. I mean, I wish I'd have had it back 15 years ago when my kids were that young. So it's a good thing.
Important part to note here too is, you know, we're always trying to find a way to be efficient with taxpayer dollars while at the same time still working to advance local government, right, in our area. But this will be with the and next on the agenda will be bond ordinances for refinancing of existing bonds and taking new money. There will be no immediate added cost to the taxpayer. So we're able to refinance existing bonds for what the payment is and take the equity out of those bonds, expand them over 20 to 30 years, just like a home equity loan or a mortgage would be. And we're using that equity to essentially reinvest back into our community at no immediate additional cost to the taxpayer. So it's the way that I view that is it's a good financial decision. It's not it's adding debt in the long term, but it's not increasing the payment. And it's essentially not putting much more strain on our budget or what we're looking at. We have the revenues in place to be able to accomplish this. So also we're all very proud of that too. And I think that's really all I got right off the top. Does anybody else have anything before we vote? All right, clerk. Clerk, we ain't voted, have we?
We did motion and second. We didn't vote yet.
Clerk, you please call roll.
Commissioner Stapleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Next on the agenda is this will be the first reading of a bond ordinance. This is an ordinance of the County of Boyd, Kentucky, approving a lease agreement to finance a project and refund and retire certain existing indebtedness, providing for the payment and the security for the lease, affirming the maintenance and affirming the maintenance of the existing sinking fund, and authorizing the execution of various documents related to the lease. Get a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Stapleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Holbrook.
Yes.
Commissioner Salisbury.
Yes.
Judge Cheney.
Yes. Okay. So we have a little bit more information on this. The agreement for purchase and sale, we have the period until the end of May. Is that correct, Jim? You come on up. Sorry, put you on the spot.
Your inspection period during that time, which you have a right to terminate the agreement after it's executed, would be into May. And you have a right to even extend that and the agreement, but we think all the due diligence could be worked out before the end of May.
Okay.
That includes title, anything that's supposed with the property, anything like that, any inspections you want to do, anything that they're supposed to provide us in the agreement, environmental and everything else. That's all, we'll be reviewing all those reports and things.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next we'll, I just about moved to adjourn. I can't do that.
Nope.
Next, move to transparency, community development update. Casey?
Good afternoon. So today I'm just going to talk about our events coming up. We have the Bunny Hop next Friday, and that will be at Camp Landing, and that is April 16th from 6 to 8 p.m., and we'll be giving away Easter baskets at 8 p.m., so come hang out with us that evening. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have over 40 tables signed up to hand out candy and swag items, so it'll be super, super fun. And then we have Touch a Truck scheduled for Friday, June 6th from 10 to 1. Longest day of play is Friday, June 20th from 6 to 9. We're watching Moana 2 that evening. And more details for all of those are on our Facebook page, and it is under Boyd County Community and Economic Development. So make sure you follow us there so you can get all the details and come hang out. And that's all.
Thank you very much. Casey, what was the date on the Bunny Hop?
Friday.
Friday, April 16th. 18th, just kidding. My 6 to 8 on the 18th.
Holy Toledo.
What'd she say?
Follow on Facebook.
All right, thank you very much. Next on the agenda, we have thanks to Sandy's Racing and Gaming for the animal shelter donation. What was the amount on that, Dustin?
It's $1,500. Not only that, but they also collected from our community food. It is about the back of my truckload that we got to take to the shelter. So $1,500, just financial contribution to the animal shelter plus a truckload of food, which is incredible.
Awesome. That is great. Got to find this next one too. Sticky note. Next on the agenda is new animal shelter hours. Tuesday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. Be closed Sunday and Monday, and this will start April 15th.
More on Saturday.
What I say, 8 to 12?
Yeah.
Okay, 12 to 4 on Saturday. This is my April 16th moment right here.
Does that start April?
He's on it, don't worry.
When did that start, April what?
That starts April 15th. So
I'm
again,
sorry.
that's Tuesday through Friday. Will be 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, 12 to 4 p.m., closed Sunday and Monday. And keep in mind that when we say that it's the animal shelter hours will be Tuesday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., that does not mean that we're not in there taking care of the animals in the other time. This is actually why we're doing this, to cut down on, I don't want to say interaction, that's not the right word, but to really just schedule a time frame to have people come in to spend some time with the animals while we have the majority of the day to take care of the cages, take care of the food, make sure everything's dialed in there. So I just want to make sure that that's set.
And we had requests from the public to have evening hours because most people work.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now they have an opportunity to come and see the animals and go through that process. But yes, the jail programs, they're there every day cleaning, and then 5 days a week they're there all day.
Yeah. Pretty smooth process we got right now. All right, next we'll move to community comment.
My speech is short today. First of all, I want to thank the Boyd County Commission and our county attorney and Bobby Sturt and your committee. Code enforcement, to me, is not just about the problem issue that I'm having. It's all over Boyd County. So I thank you all for trying to get a new tooth and a bite into what's going on. And just like, I mentioned, I lost my mother. I inherited a home. I've hired 3 contractors. I'm spending about $30,000 just on the outside of this home. And that's why I don't want the mess in front of me.
That's right.
So, but it's not just my problem. Our community and the whole area of Boyd County, we have problems. And hopefully this will give a new bite in correcting what's going on. Thank you all.
Yep. Thank you. I think it will. I really do.
Hello there. My name's Lloyd Bailey. I own property at 6601 Garden Lane. And for 40 years, we put up with material across the street at 6600. I first met Bobby Sturt spring of 2022, 3 years ago. And this situation has gotten worse. I'm hopeful for your new ordinance, and I'll be watching. I hope in this new ordinance that we're not just looking at what we see when we drive by. We want to, if it's in the backyard too, because we're not just dealing with the people driving by. We got people that live on each side that see this. So I hope that it will take care of that too. And that's, this is something you get, sometimes you just have to get out and look at it. A picture is sometimes not worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep,
Thank you, Mr. Bailey.
absolutely. Thank you. I've been doing this for, I don't even know how long, 5 or 6 years now, and I think this is the strongest ordinance that we have. So I think we've got it dialed in now, squared away. I think we'll be able to take care of it.
Hi, Jason Camp. I just wanted to publicly thank you guys for coming through and working together to get this done. As most people know, my wife and I didn't purchase the dead mall to buy a dead mall, or we wanted to redevelop it and bring something back to the community. But my whole point with my sports background was to bring a sports complex to the community. And it's been a long road coming and a lot of twists and turns, but I just wanted to say thank you for your due diligence and staying at it and coming back to the table and doing what you guys said. So thank you.
Well, thank you for your investment in our community, Jason.
Roger Huffman, live on 2813 State Route 3 North, which has been named Riley Road. We'd like the neighbors, and I would like the county to take over and maintain that road.
You know where it's at, Gary?
Just past Bill Walters
Oh, okay.
on the right.
You ain't far from me, are you?
No, he's right. He's
Right
in
over the hill.
between me and you.
That my mother-in-law was in hospice care, and the ambulance came out there and got her, and got stuck going out of the driveway. Had to call Wrecker to pull him out, and she was in the back. And she has since passed away, but we can't, as neighbors, there's 3 houses there. And I've talked to all the neighbors, and they want to see if the county will take care and maintain that road.
Okay. Gary, can we put that on the list to go look at? Okay. We will go take a look at that, and we'll see what we can do. And before you leave, grab my card on the way out. I think it's back there.
There's a hole on the end of the road that was, I guess the pipe is rotted out. We're going to fix that where it goes onto the blacktop, but we're just talking about the road itself, the county maintaining it.
Okay. Is it gravel road or blacktop?
Yeah, gravel.
Gravel road? Okay.
We're not asking for blacktop. We just want to keep it. We can pass it.
Okay. All right. We will take a look at it. Grab my card on the way out. My cell phone number's on there. Just give me a call. Keep in touch with me.
Okay.
And I'll keep you updated on where we're at. And we'll look at that this week.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't even picture it. I'll take Route
It's
3
where,
home.
it's where the guy that works at Marathon, that's the fire chief, used to live right there. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know where that's
The one
at.
that's back
Yeah.
behind us.
Cuts
Yeah,
back in there.
yeah.
Yeah, it just comes back through the, okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
New concrete road that goes all the way top of the hill.
Bill done that, didn't he? I think Bill put that in, didn't he?
Pretty
Yeah.
sure he did.
Real pretty concrete driveway at the top. It don't go nowhere. It's a pretty road though, pretty driveway.
I thought it went up to a tower up there, but
No,
I
he
drove
come
to the
in
top of it,
concrete
see
at
somebody's
all.
building a house, and nope,
Yeah.
nobody building nothing.
Nah, he was a good guy. He was a
Real
good guy.
good guy.
All right, yeah, we'll take a look at that, no problem. Community comment, anybody else?
Well,
All right. New business, commissioners. Got anything? Anybody over there, y'all got anything?
You know, I'll brag on our local Little Leagues. Great event just happened this weekend at Camp Landing with our Boyd and Catlettsburg Little League. They did a really brilliant idea. They did a signing day. So kids, like my 7-year-old, got to go sign his name on the team logo like a contract, and they got their jerseys, and they gave him a pack of baseball cards. It was awesome. It was just a really cool thing to do after church and lunch. So very thankful for the people who are running our local Little League. It's generated a new, fresh excitement. So big thanks to them.
Me and Pruitt was talking about that just the other day about opening day, back in the day at Fannin. I mean, it was just, felt like there was 6 million people there. It was a good time, man. It's always, I don't know, always fun. All right, anybody else, new business? Anybody over there, y'all got anything? Next meeting will be May 13th. Get a motion and a second to adjourn.
so moved.
Second.
Pretty sure everybody's in favor. Thank you all very much.